Welcome back to our vintage playthrough, episode 19. On the previous episode, we were discussing if we should get rid of these tractors and start trading up. I think the time has come. I think we should probably get that tractor we've been eyeing up, that case, and then we'll also get a baler. I didn't scroll down far enough when I was looking at the balers. Because it wasn't enabled, I just didn't scroll down far enough. I stopped right here when it was right down here. This is a little expensive, 110. And it's 150 horsepower requirement. I think it's kind of way overkill. I kind of want to keep it, somewhat minimalistic on this series. It does have wrap as well. We don't need the wrap because we have the wrapper, and I want to continue to use that method. So I kind of went through and looked at all of them. I think we're going to go with the K-brand one because of the low horsepower. These actually require 120. This one's only 100. These both are 100, but between the Krone and the K-brand one, this one has a nice smaller footprint. And it does come with the wrap, or the net that we have to refill. That's what I wanted to do, make it a little more realistic. It'll be nice to have that. We will purchase that in a second. There's nothing in the sale, so we're going to have to... We should probably actually wait till we actually need it, just in case it does come up in the sales. Our grass has one more growth stage yet. It'll be ready next month. But we might not get to that in this episode. We might do the corn or sunflowers. I think they're both going to be done in the same month, actually. But we will get these tractors down to the sale area. Both of these old ones, they gotta go. It's time we upgrade. We're gonna also sell our pigs. It's time for them. They're at 24 months, and then we still had one from before. From the other batch, it's at 27. Actually, the price hasn't been decreasing. But we'll come back for the extra 2 and then get that sold. Take care of them. Let's get these down to the sale area. I don't know if we'd actually get anything extra if we paint them. They're probably that old. Look at this, has 894 hours on it. It has done us well. It's a cool tractor. But we got to advance. Again, we could keep it at the farm and use this as a lawn ornament, but... sometimes we just gotta let it go. That's a very nice tractor. I'm really impressed with the modder that did that one. Okay, I guess we could repaint. I mean, look at that. $414 is all it's worth. Repair it. 48. It didn't even increase the value doing that. Let's I don't know if we should repaint it. We might get... Look at that. Even repainting it was cost us $2,500. And it didn't increase the value. That's what I was wondering. It's like, as at a certain point, does it not give us money back? And there you go. That's your answer. So we learned that the hard way. I just wanted to confirm. Alright, saying goodbye to that. Here's the other one. This one I can't imagine we're going to get a whole lot for it either, because it is rusted. So I wasn't doing the calculations very well, and I just realized that we can't afford the baler the tractor and the baler. But we do need to get the tractor, because it's time we gotta do something different. We are gonna shoot for that baler, but it might be a little bit longer than I anticipated. But it's fine, we're just kind of rolling with the punches here. We are gonna make some money yet on the hogs, but we need close to... Yeah, let's just sell this as is. We're not going to get, look at that, $257. I'm just getting too excited to upgrade that I'm not really paying attention to our budget. Let's buy that tractor. At least it'll have 0 hours on it, I guess. Again, there might be some better options, but as for the sake of the small old school farm, I want to kind of go this direction. It does have a engine upgrade to do 300 horse, but the viewers said let's keep it realistic, and I kind of agree. That was a $100,000 upgrade anyway, so we'll run it at 95 horse. Let's see the wheel setup. Now, do we want to run it as a trike or a wide? I guess the good news is if we want to try both, we can. There's actually a zero cost to do the trike or the standard. Part of me wants to try the trike, and then the other part of me wants to have it as a standard. We'll try it as a trike, and then we'll, if we don't like that, we'll, we can change it, because it's no cost to us. As far as the roof and a cab, we're gonna go without, because we want to get under that awning. This might be close. Can we change the exhaust? I think it's... Only got two options. I want to do with that one. Front weight, yeah, we're not gonna have an attach. Oh, it's yes or no for 1,000. I guess we're gonna have to go yes then. And then you can do a front loader, which we're not gonna do. Okay. There it is, our new tractor. $31,000 for that. Farmall Turbo. I'm hoping that this does a fantastic job for us. Let's get a nice look at this. It's finally nice to own it. Let's hear what it sounds like. Fire it up. Wow, that sounds pretty good. Sounds like she's got some horsepower behind her. I like this. Yeah, well, like I said, we'll give the trike a shot, and if it... You can always keep swapping back and forth. Yeah, so we're gonna need about 70,000-ish. It's really 69.5 for that baler. Again, maybe it comes up in the sales. I would still want to get the current baler we're working on in our baler out anyway before we would upgrade. So we're not too far away. Maybe, like I said, with a couple sales here. But we're gonna have to do our grass baling here soon enough. And I would like I said, get started with a new baler. But whatever happens, happens. I don't think, yeah, we're not going to use loans. I mean, it's kind of late to be deciding that, but we kind of didn't do it, and I think we should stick with that. Makes it a little more incremental changing, if you will, instead of going too crazy at once. Let's get a better look at the outside of this. This is nice. Let's double check and make sure it's going to go under that awning. I'm hoping that it does. Uma, don't sleep in the middle of the road. We'll drive it forward under there. We'll see. Hopefully it is fine. It might be kind of close. Oh yeah. Plenty of clearance. Perfect. That's what we needed then. I like it. This one might be a lot better to use with the transportation wagon here. Yeah, we'll get those pigs sold. And then we'll advance. And then we'll see where we're at from there. Look at how nice and plump they are, ready to go. There we go. And we want 24 months, 4 of them, and then we'll come back, and like I said, it will get the 2 remaining ones. Okay, we'll take the back roads this time. This tractor does feel like it's good. I mean, we just got a trailer on, but it feels like it should be able to handle what we need on our farm, which is fantastic. We got flashers on this too? No, we don't. We just got regular lights. No flashers. But we do got flashers on the trailer. First load. To the animal dealer. Hopefully this puts us close to 69, 70,000. I want to get that baler so bad. 10 grand sold. So now we're at 59. Yeah, we're going to be a little shy. With the 2 pigs, obviously it'd be about 5 grand. So yeah, it's very close. Yeah, we'll be shy. And the sunflowers are looking good. There was some weeds in there, but I don't think it was like terrible. I thought they'd be a little more visually there, but you can't really see them. Okay, let's get the last 2 here. Oh, that pig is out of the pen. Let's see, yeah, 24 here. And then there was one more. 27. There we go. And then we are, what do we got? 15 months here and 18 months here. So a little bit yet, but I mean, we got another batch coming right behind them. So we're definitely going to be busy. All right, last 2. We'll see what our final total is here. I really like this tractor though. It makes a difference. I can feel it. Yeah, it's gonna be extra 5,000 here. There we go. We're at 64. If we really needed to, well, I guess these are the max months. Max value, max price. Price is over here. Current. I think if we really need to, we could sell honey. I suppose we could do some silage. You know, if we need to just take a couple bales. Get some extra cash just so we could get, I think we'll do that. We'll make it work, whether it's honey, eggs, or silage. Well, even straw, really. I mean, we'll figure it out. But it doesn't pay to do that until, yeah, pigs are sold. Let's complete that. There we go. Because there's a possibility it could come up in the sales, and then we can, well, it's a really small possibility, let's be honest. But it doesn't pay to get it just to sit. Obviously, we're going to have to do some baling really soon, but if we can get a deal, let's see what happens. But we will make it work. And when this series completes, we will sell all the equipment and everything, and we'll take that money to our total as well. So as we're buying stuff, yeah, it sucks to have to save the money for the next series, because that's what we're going to do. But we are going to get a return. Obviously, the equipment is going to decrease in value, but it's not like it's total loss. We should get something for the property, too. We'll have to figure out what it should be worth. Probably don't want to over-assess either. Yeah, I really like the... it feels like you got plenty of room. With a trike here, it feels like you got plenty of room, obviously, because don't have to worry about hitting the fence in the front. So I don't know, I might just keep it in the trike configuration, although I do want to try the other one. But we'll give this some time before we do that. Okay, so I think we are ready to advance to October, I believe. We just need to do mulching in that field. But again, we're going to do a spring crop, so we got all winter to do that. So let's go ahead and advance. Welcome to October 1st. See, the days are getting shorter. Looks like a nice golden morning. Yeah, here's the weeds. It's nothing crazy. I don't think we're going to worry about it. We could get a weeder and all that stuff, but I don't think they're really that bad. It looks like, yeah, both of our our sunflowers and our corn are ready to harvest. Checking up on the animals here quick. The pigs are eating a lot of food. But again, the corn's ready to go, so we could get that picked, get them fed that way. And then we'll have to, like I said, buy a pallet of potatoes. We could try that. As far as the sales, ooh, there was this mulcher too. This is originally I kind of wanted this one. Look at that, the vulva's for sale again. We don't need two of them. I kind of wanted to use this mulcher. I haven't used it yet. Oh, look, it's pretty banged up too. That's a big working width when I look at it. 7 meters. It's got a nice small footprint when it's folded up though. Maybe it would get kind of close to the ceiling on the shed. 12 grand. We got to get that baler. We really do. Because I want to, like I said, use some consumable twine. Make it a little more realistic. So, what we are going to do here is I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the sunflowers. We'll save the corn for the next episode. Sunflowers. It's got perfect nitrogen too because we did use the fertilizer in the planter when we did these, so it's we should get a decent harvest out of this. It'll be our cash crop. We're gonna have to get the other header on here. I want to hit that tedder again. We should get some different clothes on too. We have a lighter jacket on. It's starting to get a little chilly in the morning. But it's not terrible yet. And let's get a hat on. Let's go with the case. They threw it in with our tractor. We'll just back straight out again. This seems to be working pretty well. We can hook up our headers back straight out. And then head on over. I do want to get that other roller we were looking at too. We could also configure that to a mulcher, so it's like, as much as that other mulcher would be nice to use, we could get 2 in 1 with that other one. We just have to keep configuring it. Okay, here we go. I think it takes a lot to fill up sunflowers, so we might... Well, maybe we won't get that bad of a harvest after all, but I guess it helps if we keep the header on the ground. What's going on with the header here? It's like it's jammed or something. Is this one not able to cut sunflowers? I thought I made sure that it could before I... let's check here. It shows sunflowers. It should be able to do it. It's acting weird. The service is good on it. Yeah, it's like it's... Oh, wait, maybe it's... Is that working or not? 82... No, it's not working. Wait a minute. I guess it is. There must be something the modder put in here where it actually... does the top of them. Now that's interesting. That's some attention to detail. We'll get off here in a second and take a look at the tips here. I mean, it's still, they're still cut down. I don't know. The modder must have just changed it so it stays up. It's pretty good. I don't think the base game ones do that. Well, maybe it does because it's got the things on the bottom. That's the sunflower headers, I guess. Anyway, I'm just thinking too much. Let's get this picked, and then we'll see what our total is. I don't know if you can hear me over the engine. But yeah, we got a nice harvest here. Not quite 2 harvester fulls, but pretty close. Can't get that last little bit there. Interesting. Maybe I didn't go far enough ahead. It's close enough though. We'll get this on here. We'll get it dumped into the silo, and then we'll see kind of what we're going to get for this. Yeah, I know I've said it already, but I really do like that tractor. It's old school, it's got power, you can feel it, it's good. It was a good investment. We'll park this down by the corn area, because we're going to be doing that on the next episode. We'll have to do the grass too, like I said. We might put some workers off on... Maybe I'll put a worker off on the mulching, so they can do a little bit of that. Yeah, just shut her off. Here we go. Yeah, this is handling this with ease. Such a good upgrade. Let's try the cruise control so we don't have to keep giving it gas, so it's a little more realistic. Strolling through. Yeah, once we cut the, or pick the corn, we'll have to get some loaded into the pig pen. We'll see how much they actually take, And then we'll grab that pallet of potatoes. I'm kind of eager to see how that workflow is going to work. It should work. I mean, all you need is a root crop and the main crop, and then you're good. We did that in the previous series. Okay, that is in. What do we have over here? We got sunflowers, grain mill, max value. Wow, is it really... Yeah, so 8,000 in March. But we're going to have to, like I said, we're going to have to get that baler. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to want to part with earlier. Like I said, we could do some silage. We could do some eggs. We could do some honey. Obviously, if it was green, the better. I mean, maybe the silage ain't too bad. Maybe we'll do just a few bales and then call it good with that. Because we're not that far away. We need like another 5,000. Okay, I'll drive this back down to the cornfield, I believe. Like, that's all we're going to do for this episode. And we'll get, like I said, get that grass all figured out with the new baler. Consumable twine like it should be. I think it'll be nice to have that. Something else you kind of got to watch. Oh, we should probably stay out of the way a little bit here. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I really love this tractor. Okay, so we're going to leave it there for today's episode, and then I guess we'll see you in the next one. We got a lot of work yet to do.